Hi folks, how are we doing? I'm Sandy, and today we're going to actually play the ukulele, which is of course the whole point. So we're going to first, in order to get to this point, we have to pick out our ukulele, which if you haven't yet or you're confused about which one to pick out, check out our series that tells you about picking out the ukuleles, the different sizes and so forth. You'll need a method for tuning your ukulele, so you might get your little tuner like so, or you could probably hold it right side up. So you could get your little tuner like so, which is an electronic tuner. You could go online and use an application there. You could tune it to a piano or various other ways, but it has to be in tune. We use standard tuning, G, C, E, A, which is my dog has fleas. And you have to have some music. This music is very simplified, lyrics and chord names. You play the chord that you're on until the new one appears on the word that you're going to sing next. Then you change to the new chord. Now you're going to learn how to actually strum this thing. Sorry about that. When you first start, what you want to do is practice holding it and strumming it. As we talked about, this is the strings and this is the headstock, and down here is the body. So you hold it with your left hand where it can finger the strings. The headstock is in your left hand. On your right hand, you just get in some comfortable position. I just kind of hold it against my body with my forearm here. And then this hand is free to fret the strings. When I press the strings in order to play a particular note, I am fretting the strings. That's what it's called. In this instance, in order to just start out correctly, we're going to learn how to strum. That's just how you're going to move your right hand along the strings in order to get a steady rhythm. The purpose of the strumming hand is to keep the rhythm of the song. This is what you do when you clap along to music. This is what you do when you tap your foot. So what I want you to do, and what is critically important, is that you keep a steady rhythm. The rhythm, generally speaking, will be the same throughout the whole song. So once you get the rhythm going, this is what keys the people listening to the song, this is what keys the singer, this is what keys everybody else, that the song is being played at this tempo and at this rate of speed. Most of the songs we'll be playing will be in 4/4 time, which heaven forbid we do any musical theory, but 4/4 time just means that there's 4 counts, 4 beats to the measure. If you had a piece of sheet music and you saw the lines running up and down, running vertical across the page, separating the parts of the music, those would be the measures. And we're going to be playing music, generally speaking, in 4/4 time, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's a measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. What I want you to do is practice strumming the ukulele. Practice and strumming, while you're wandering around the house or while you're sitting in your chair watching TV or whatever. Just get your hand going where you get very comfortable strumming it. There's actually different ways that you can strum it, and what I think you should do at this point is to just do what it is that's comfortable with you. So you're holding this ukulele, it's very comfortable, and when you grab a hold of it with this hand and your forearm here, you can actually sit it on your lap and play it down there too if you want. I usually play it up here, particularly if I'm playing to the camera so that you can see it. But anyway, so you're going to strum it, and you can strum it with your thumb, just going down. You can strum it with your thumb and forefinger coming up. You can strum it with your fingernails, which by the way will ruin your manicure in about 1 session. Or you could strum it with a little ukulele pick, which which makes a louder noise. I don't particularly like the sound of that because I think it's too harsh, but then that's just my personal taste. So if you like it, you know, feel free to go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you notice one thing that I do is, and it's critically important, is that the 1 follows immediately in the same time as the 1, 2, 3, 4. So you don't go 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not right. You have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I want you to practice that until it's just muscle memory. Now the next thing you can do is to strum up or down and up. So there's a couple ways to do it. You could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or you could do 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. One thing to remember here is if you're strumming down with your fingertips, you have to come back up anyway. So it's just as easy to strum up. The trick will be to get it smooth so that you're not plucking just one note, or one note sounds a whole lot harder than the other. So you can practice strumming up and down. You kind of get a rhythm going, and you twist your wrist back and forth. I'm not moving my whole arm. It's too tiring for one thing. Okay, so you're going to practice that until you get the strum down, where you can do this very smoothly. Tap your foot to the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. After you get more proficient at it and you've got the strum going smoothly, you can add some strumming that goes particularly with the song that you're playing. But at this point, you don't need to do that, just because when you're strumming along with the particular song, you can still, the strumming will fit in with your foot tapping. So it's going to be maybe 2 strums for a particular tap, or maybe even 3. But nevertheless, you're keeping that same steady rhythm. Like, again, if you're tapping your knee to a song, or you're tapping, you know, you're snapping your fingers, whatever you're doing, just do the same thing, but keep that steady, pounding, driving rhythm that drives the entire song. And practice. Muscle memory. Okay, well, that's kind of cool.